Welcome. Come join me today for how to schedule doctor and dentist appointments. One of those everyday adult tasks that seems so minor that most parents never actually teach you how to do it. Most people grow up not knowing where to start, what to say, and how the process works, so it's completely normal if this feels confusing at first. By the end of this lesson, you'll know exactly where to begin, how to find a provider, and the simple phrases that make scheduling easy. You'll feel confident using your insurance and booking the care you need. Let's get started. When you look at these numbers, it's easy to see why learning this skill matters. A large percentage of young adults skip their annual checkup, often simply because they don't know how to get started. And something as small as a cavity can turn into a $200 bill, even though most insurance plans cover cleanings at no cost. We also know that almost half of the insurance provider directories contain at least one inaccuracy, which is why calling to confirm your provider is in network is important. Taking care of your health isn't just something you do when you're sick. Regular checkups help you catch issues early and stay on top of your wellness. Learning how to schedule appointments is a basic life skill that makes everything else easier. Once you understand the steps, it becomes simple and routine. When you're learning how to navigate healthcare as an adult, it helps to break the process into simple steps. Almost every appointment you'll ever schedule follows this same pattern. First, you find the providers. That means locating doctors or dentists near you and making sure they're in network for your insurance plan. Next, you verify your coverage before you book. A quick check can save you from surprise costs later. Then you prepare for your visit by gathering any documents you need and writing down your questions. And finally, you follow up afterward, reviewing your records, scheduling any next visits, checking your bill. Once you understand these 4 steps, the whole process becomes predictable and much easier to manage. Finding a primary care doctor and finding a dentist follow almost the same basic steps. Start by logging into your insurance plan's website or app. Use the provider search tool and filter by the type of care you need. Primary care or family medicine for a doctor and general dentistry for a dentist. Next, look for providers who are in network and accepting new patients. This saves you time and helps you avoid calling offices that can't take you. If you don't have dental insurance, you can still get affordable care. Search for a local federally qualified health center because they offer dental services on a sliding scale. Once you have a few options, make a short list and move on to confirming details before you book. The process is simple once you've seen it laid out step by step. Your insurance portal is the easiest place to start when you're looking for a doctor or dentist. Once you log in, you can use the search tool to find providers near you and filter by specialty or location. As you look through the list, make a short list of 2 or 3 options that seem like a good fit. Even though the portal shows who should be in network, it's always smart to call the office to confirm before you book your appointment. Provider directories aren't perfect, and a quick phone call helps you avoid surprise costs. Using your portal this way keeps everything organized and gives you a clear starting point before you move on to the scheduling. Before you book your appointment, make 2 quick calls to verify your insurance coverage. This step is simple and it helps you avoid surprise costs. Start by calling the doctor or dentist's office. Give them your insurance name and the ID number on your card and ask them to confirm that they accept your plan and that they are in network. They can tell you right away if you're covered for the type of visit you need. Next, call the number on your insurance card. Ask them to confirm that the provider is in network and what your copay or out-of-pocket cost will be. A couple of follow-up questions can help you feel prepared, like asking whether the visit will be billed as preventative or diagnostic, or whether any services might fall outside your copay. These 2 quick calls give you a clear picture of your cost up front and make booking your appointment feel much more confident and predictable. When you call the office, start with a simple opening line, something like, "Hi, I'd like to schedule an appointment. I'm a new patient." That's all they need to get the conversation started. As you move into booking the appointment, they may ask for your insurance information, your date of birth, and the type of visit you need. Just answer one question at a time. They'll guide the whole process for you. If they're not accepting new patients, don't worry. You can say, "Do you have another provider in the office who is accepting new patients?" Or, "Is there someone you recommend nearby?" This keeps the call moving without feeling awkward. Before you hang up, ask 2 quick questions so you know exactly what to expect. What is the copay for a new patient visit? And will I need to fill out any paperwork before I arrive? Then repeat the appointment details back: the date, the time, the provider name. This quick recap helps you avoid any mix-ups and make sure you're fully prepared. Preparing for your appointment works best when you break it into small steps. About a week before your visit, make sure you know the provider's address, confirm the appointment time, and review any instructions the office sent. This is a good moment to gather a list of your medications or anything your provider asks you to track. The day before your appointment, gather everything you need: your insurance card, a photo ID, medication list, and any forms you've completed. Review your questions so they're fresh in your mind. Look up the office address and parking or transit options. And if you haven't received a reminder, call to confirm your appointment. On the day of your visit, arrive 10 to 15 minutes early so you have time to complete any remaining paperwork. Bring your insurance card and a photo ID, and keep your question list handy. These small steps help the whole experience feel calm, organized, and predictable. When it's time to head to your appointment, bring the essentials you'll need for check-in and for your visit. You'll want your insurance card, photo ID. Since most offices require both, make sure you have them. Bring your medication list so your provider has accurate information. If you wrote down any questions, bring those too. It's easy to forget them once you're in the exam room. If the office sent forms ahead of time, bring the completed copies or make sure they're submitted electronically. And finally, bring a payment method for your copay. Having these items ready makes the check-in smooth and it'll help you feel prepared. Once you're in the exam room, your main goal is to clearly share what brought you in. Start by telling your provider your main concern in one simple sentence. This helps them understand what to focus on. If they use any medical terms you don't understand, ask them to explain. Providers do this every day and they want you to feel comfortable. Feel free to take notes or record the conversation on your phone if the provider agrees. This helps you remember instructions later. If you're given a prescription, ask what it's for, how to take it, and what side effects to watch for. Before you leave, make sure you understand the next steps. This might include scheduling a follow-up appointment, getting lab work done, or checking your patient portal for results. Taking a moment to clarify everything before you walk out helps you feel confident and prepared. After your appointment, take a moment to follow up on a few simple steps. First, request your visit summary. Most offices upload this to your patient portal, and it includes your diagnosis, any instructions your provider gave you, and the details about your visit. Next, schedule your next appointment. Preventative visits are typically every 6 months for dental care and once a year for your annual checkup, so it's helpful to book those while everything is fresh. When your explanation of benefits arrives, review it to see what was billed, what your insurance paid, and what you might owe. This isn't a bill, it's just a breakdown of how your plan processed the visit. If you have any questions afterward, whether it's about a diagnosis, a medication, or the bill, contact the office. Most providers always have secure messaging through their patient portal, which makes it easy to follow up there as well. These small steps help you stay organized and make sure you're getting the full benefit of your visit. Learning how to schedule your own doctor and dentist appointments is a big step in becoming confident with your health care. It might feel unfamiliar at first, but every time you do it, you'll get more comfortable. You now know how to find a provider, use your insurance, prepare for your visit, and follow up afterward. This is a skill you'll use throughout your life, and you're already doing it. Keep practicing, stay organized, and trust yourself. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me today.